Hey everybody, Tchadas here, host of Our Native Land Through Czech podcast. So you probably noticed there is a bonus episode of Our Native Land that came out today, Friday, and it is an interview with Beth Boyce, who's the curator at the museum at Campbell River, and we talk about the First Nations exhibit inside the museum. It's a fantastic, quick little episode. Check it out. It's live right now, and you can go to czechnews.ca/podcast and click on Our Native Land to listen to it, and the full interview is also on our YouTube channel. Speaking about Our Native Land, next week's guest is Chuutsqa. She's a Hish-kwee-ut woman from the Hesquiaht First Nation, and she's one of the founding members of the grassroots organization responsible for the Hesquiaht First Nation Language Program. Let's take a look at our conversation.
Because there was no sign of COVID ending,
Yeah.
So we're having a good time. We're really getting used to being together on Zoom, and you're right, those fluent speakers are pretty good at it.
That's awesome. Now, a quick little lesson, if you don't mind. I just want to know how to pronounce a couple things. One is you do have your Indigenous name, which is, if you can teach me how to pronounce it properly, like to the T.
All right. So Uxa's Chuutsqa.
Chuutsqa.
Ka. Yeah.
Chuutsqa.
So for the sound ka,
Yeah.
it comes from the back. So it's kind of like picture yourself being a raven and going ka 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 with your mouth open. Ka ka ka.
Chuutsqa. Ka.
Yeah.
Chuutsqa. And what does that mean?
Yeah, that's right. Chuutsqa is from my great-great-grandmother. Her full name was Chuutsqa L.
Okay.
So sometimes people have trouble hearing that Q sound, ka, and they say, "Oh, can I call you an easier nickname?" And I say, "Chuutsqa is a nickname for Chuutsqa L."
Well, that's all. And the actual meaning of that means what?
I can't say for certain what it does mean. What I do know is that there's some old dictionaries that were done with Angela and Larry, and even back in the early 1900s when that old dictionary was written, there were entries that said the meaning of this name has been lost, and
really?
We think that's because of the smallpox epidemic. And since then, of course, there's been over 100 years of residential schools.
Yeah, so it's bound to lose a couple things along the way. So that's just a small preview of our conversation. If you want to listen to the entire episode, it comes out this Monday, and you can listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. And you can also view the entire episode on our YouTube channel, which airs every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks so much for listening, supporting, and watching Our Native Land.